How much damage can he deal to someone within one round of Valorant? It's a question a friend and I came across after he hit one player for over 400 in-game damage. The answer might at first seem simple. The spike, when it detonates, deals all players within its range a hefty 999 damage. No player should be able to hit for more than that, but making that assumption is boring, and also wrong surprisingly. Now let me explain. There are a few ways you could go about doing this, or you could say rule sets. First, there are absolutely no restrictions. Using any tools and cheats necessary in a custom match over the entire round length in bomb plant. How much damage is it possible to do? Cut the explanation for those who are just looking for a number. The answer is 11 to 12,000 damage. Yes, you heard me right, 11 to 12,000 damage. So how did I do it? Phoenix's ultimate ability, Run It Back, allows him to respawn within a limited time frame. This can be abused, allowing for Phoenix to repeatedly gain invincibility before being respawned yet again. After a few seconds of running towards the other player, who in case is my friend Connor, I snipe him as he activates his ability, respawning him. Then repeating the cycle. An operator headshot to the face does 255 damage, the most out of any weapon, so this damage adds up quickly. In a real match, this makes dealing 400 to 500 damage to an opponent relatively likely. It remains one of the few instances where that much damage can practically be done to an enemy player. With 5 seconds left on the round clock, I plant the spike, giving us another 45 seconds to deal damage. When the spike detonates, we are left with the tab screen showing that over 10,600 damage was done in one round. This includes 1 body shot air and 2 misses. With slightly better timing, 12,000 damage is possible to do in one round. Another interesting discovery we made is that Phoenix respawns in slightly different spots after his ability is used, which did cause us some problems, but from a gameplay standpoint is largely irrelevant. Next, with regular game rules, the maximum amount of damage that can be done is 1,415, more than the damage dealt after the spike detonates. Unfortunately, this trick requires at least 7 players, 2 on your team and 5 opposing, which I do not have. You need to be a Phoenix and your teammate needs to be a Sage. First, of course, you buy a shield. This grants you a grand total of 50 extra HP. Then you need to buy his Blaze as a method of healing to be used later. Using the proper gun arrangements, you drop your health to less than 65. With your signature ability Hot Hands, you can heal yourself back for 45 damage. This ability renews after 2 kills, and after eliminating 2 players, you can use the same ability, taking damage from the attacking player so you don't heal fully. After 2 more kills, you can then heal yourself again. Then, using your Blaze Wall, you can heal yourself for another 69 HP. Nice. Which will then subsequently be dropped to 1 HP by the attacking player. This player, with 1 HP, then uses his ultimate, Run It Back. Then must be headshot with an operator by the attacking player for 255 damage. With 100 HP remaining, the player must be hit then for 99 damage before being headshot once again with an operator for 255 damage. This would be the end of the line, taking 962 damage from one player if it wasn't for one character, Sage. With your teammate Sage's ultimate, you can be revived back to 100 HP, hit to 1 HP, then healed by that Sage back to full health, then be hit back down to 1 HP before once again being hit with an operator headshot for a grand total of 255 damage. This gives us the grand total of 1,415 damage dealt by one player to another. It is entirely possible in a multiplayer game, although this will very likely never unintentionally happen. There are also a few theoretical improvements that can be made to this to make it even more damage. If an opposing Sage revives a teammate, then you plant the spike, you could technically use your Run It Back ability twice, which could lead to you being hit for up to 1,868 damage. But there's your answer, about 12,000 damage with cheats enabled and 1,415 damage without.